Oh man. All right. So, squat wise today for lower body, great success. We moved up 5 more pounds there for our 2x5 working set. We got 195 pounds. That little 5 pound jump seems to be working in the squats very effectively. As for our squat training, or should I say leg training overall, we seem to be making very nice, even, consistent progress. As for upper body, maybe I'm just having a couple bad weeks, but we're crushing it on legs, which is great because I've been wanting to get my squat back up a lot more comfortable. My knees don't hurt, my ankle doesn't hurt, my lower back doesn't hurt while squatting now. So we fixed those problems I was having with it. I can definitely tell at 195 pounds, the load on the spine, I'm starting to notice, like there's a real load on the back again. Not in like a painful way, just like the weight sitting on it. So I'm not too worried about it because it doesn't feel unstable now. I could just feel that weight sitting there, which I'm sure it used to feel that way a long, long time ago too when I was squatting a lot. It's just that compressive force. So, but with that, I'm going to go ahead and get set up here, and we'll move on to the next movement. We're on to leg extensions. I've got 40 pounds on each stack, so it's 80 pounds total. Quads feel super pumped up, a little shaky after doing lunges, but they do still feel kind of strong. So, hoping these are going to feel pretty good. I think instead of just shooting for my 12 reps here, 12 to 15, I'm going to shoot for just hitting failure 3 times if it feels comfortable. Doing them this way is kind of not the best, but we're getting it worked out. I've gone ahead and finished up those leg extensions First 2 sets are 20 reps. Last set was 15. I probably could have squeaked out some partials, but that's an extra 5 reps on the first 2 sets and what I've been going for. My quads feel completely toast. They've got that like pulsy, shaky central nervous feel to them. So I'm not worried about trying to get any partials out at the moment. But man, quads are pumped up. So now that we're done with the quads, we're going to get our hamstring movement in for the day, which is leg curls. So let's get these things done. Finish up these leg curls. Feel like I'm dying, but good solid leg pump. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to calf raises, but I am going to go ahead and only hit them from the flat position on the plate. I'm not going to stick my feet over the edge. I don't want to push the ankle too hard today. I want to do just a normal range of motion. See how the ankle feels tomorrow. Make sure it's healed up. If so, on our hamstring and glute day, we'll go ahead and we'll go back to that full range of motion and really get focused on getting that stretch back. But for today, just the normal range here. So with that, all we got to do now is our ab movement for the day, which is just good old camel crunches. So let's get these things knocked out and go get out on our evening walk. And then we can eat our last meal for the day. Boy, oh boy. Upper abs on fire. When you're doing these, if you can crunch and squeeze that spine over, I try to think about touching my rib cage to my belly button. the contraction you will get will be ridiculous. It makes a big difference when you're trying to target your abs. It's kind of like when you do vacuums, you breathe out all that air, and when you suck your stomach in, if you just like suck it in, it's not going to do much. But if you think about pulling your chest up and like squeezing your stomach into your spine, you'll notice you can get a much tighter and fuller vacuum, which are also super great for doing ab work. But we moved up in our squat. We moved up in our lunge weight to 15 pounds today. We did do 15 pounds on our lagging muscle day, but today's the first time we've done it on our actual leg day after the quads are tired from squatting. And we got 80 pounds in on our leg curls and our leg extensions. So super big progress so far. Because when we started this, I was struggling to 1 rep 225 and my back not hurt on the squat. And I could barely squat 135 for a set of 5. Now we're up to 195 for 2 sets of 5. So my squat progress, hands over fist here on the progress we're making on that. So my quads also starting to get a little bit of a teardrop back, as well as this outer quad sweep is starting to show up again. Some of that's got to do with I'm losing body fat. Some of it's also on just building quad development back up, which is feeling good. So we're on the right path. We're getting there. So with that, guys, make sure you're out there working towards your goals. And most of all, just don't be a lazy fuck.